A song by Paul Beckman, Paul Rainbow Song, created December 3rd, 2009, using the guitar chords E and D minor. The song is going to be called In One Way or Another, It'll All Work Out. In one way or another, it's gonna work out now. Don't worry about it, don't worry so. In one way or another, it's gonna work out now, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it so. It's gonna work out now, just have a little faith now. Things usually always do. In one way or another, give it your power. Believe that it can work out for you. Work out for you. It can 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 work out for lots of people now. Just gotta believe it will. Give it your power. Give it your belief. Give it your faith now. Things will work out. Will work out. Things will work out.
Who says that I was at the cabin?
Well, if you weren't, I need to know.
Why?
Well, you asked me to find out who sent Jason this picture of Claudia's body. It was taken at the cabin, and by the time I got there, it was just ashes. So, I mean, if you were there before me or earlier, maybe you saw a light or a car or anything that would help me figure out who took the picture.
You know what, Dominic? All you seem to have for me is a lot of questions about me. Where I was, who I saw, how did Claudia die? What does all those questions have to do with the picture? Unless the picture is just an excuse to find out if I killed Claudia.
The very best thing for Dante is to successfully bust Sonny, for Sonny to go to prison, and for Dante to never know Sonny is his father.
You really think it's going to be that easy? Jax, what kind of freaking fairy tale are you living in? Where Sonny's just going to stick out his arms for the cuffs and go marching off to prison? No, he's going to fight with everything he's got. He will kill if necessary, and the first person on his list is going to be the cop that brought the incriminating evidence. Okay, I've done everything in my power to avoid this, but I can't put it off any longer. If Dante knows the truth, he's going to have to take himself off the case. It's a conflict of interest. A cop, he can't investigate his own father. And I know that Dante and Sonny, they will hate me, Jax, and they may never forgive me. But they'll both be alive. I gotta tell the truth.
There's nothing hidden, nothing tucked into the canvas stretchers, no address label. So if there is a message to be conveyed, it's got to be in the word.
I've been looking at this thing for hours. It looks like a big mess to me.
That is a bit chaotic. Well, although those two columns, they could clearly be a Roman numeral, so maybe if there's other numbers to be found, it could end up being some sort of code. Or it could be meaningless.
No, Franco wanted me to have this painting for a reason. He's sending me a message. Surprised to see you.
I had a chance to speak with Lucky earlier. I consider him an expert on you, and he said some things that really resonated with me. That he'd be sorry to see you spend the rest of your life chasing a ghost, and that it would be sad to waste what you and I could have had together.
Yeah, well, Lucky tends to romanticize my selfish behavior.
Wait, no. See? Lucky's right. It'd be a shame to squander everything that we could have. And I'm not going to let you go without a fight.
I am so honored and grateful that you agreed to marry me. But I've realized that it was wrong to ever ask you.
What?
Elizabeth, you have been so unsettled and unhappy ever since we agreed to get remarried. And you've tried to cover it, but you're too honest to hide it completely. I know you love me. And I know that you would sacrifice anything for me, even your own happiness. But I can see now that this whole thing it's just been selfish on my part. That's gotta stop. The engagement's off.
Song by Paul Beckman, Palu song. Created December 3rd, 2009, using the guitar chords B flat, C, and F. The song is going to be called The Engagement's Off. The engagement that we had is now off. Just like that now, I'm a-calling it off now. Oh yeah, the engagement that we had together, well, that got you so wound up. That engagement now is off. Don't feel bad, don't feel so blue. Don't feel bad, I'm telling you. Just because our engagement is off doesn't mean we have to stop seeing each other a lot, 'cause I still want to see you. Our engagement is off now. Our engagement is off now. Don't feel bad, don't feel blue. Don't mope around, not you. Our engagement is better this way. I thought about it, I squirmed about it, I twisted and shouted at the top of my lungs. I went up to great heights and stared down and saw what was there. I had perspective some, and I came to the conclusion we shouldn't be together. I shouldn't be engaged to you. I'm just not so good myself. Sometimes I put myself on the shelf, and I look at me and I compare myself with you. You deserve someone better than me, I can see. And so because of that, I'm setting you free, so you can be with somebody else than besides me. I'm setting you free, girl. Setting you free. Setting you free, girl. So you can be whatever you want to. Well, you